Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, card reading time. Let's do card reading. Let's do card reading. That's coming up. Got oracles. Want the oracles? Okay, cool. So, animals. All right. So, we want oracles. We want animals. Let's go. So, right. Oh yeah. Let's do the whole shebang a la boom boom. Boom 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 bang bang. Whack a doodle. Whack a mole. Okay, so let's see what pops up, guys. I'm not going into this with any particular energy. Let's see what the animals have to say for us out here, out in the open, out here. Otter, giraffe, buffalo, butterfly, pelican, and then the beaver. Okay, beaver's like a side note for now. Let's focus on these over here. So the giraffe is about your foresight. That's saying that you are there's this ability now developing inside you for your foresight to come into play. The buffalo is the abundance. Um, this is this is kind of hinting to this one that for some of you, it's saying that the abundance is already in your foresight, like you're able to see what's coming, what's in store for you. For others of you, it's saying that there is abundance, even if you can't yet see it. So there is something coming in for you, and this is for everybody. Okay. Then you've got the butterfly and the pelican. These guys came out together, and they specifically, I've never pulled cards out like that before. So that might be, something there about that. But it's in fact, that's exactly what it is. Okay, it's the fact that the transformation is going to happen through forgiveness. This is for everybody, right? It's regardless of if you've come into this reading for a particular situation, or because you just want to figure something out, or because you're just interested in this reading. This is kind of it's irrelevant. Okay, this is going to everybody out there. It's basically saying the element of forgiveness is the way that you're going to be able to transform yourself. So forgive yourself, forgive others. Okay, then the beaver was at the top. The beaver's all about productivity. Just do it, it says. But there's definitely something else coming in. Oh, the opossum, and it came upside down. So strategy. Dude, this is fascinating because just this morning I was freaking out because I want to make moves. I want to be productive, but I'm holding myself back because I keep over planning and over strategizing and overthinking instead of just do it. Do you see those words? Just do it. Shia LaBeouf, bruh. So how about calm down with all the freaking planning? Sometimes it's just necessary to take an action. Hey, Swan Grace came up. What does this one? Lizard Dream Grace and Dream. Okay, so the lizard is about your dreams and visions. You can link that back to the foresight, but dreams, there's something more. In fact, this is very interesting that this is happening. Look at that. What the heck? We're just combining cards. Risks and community. Risks and community. This feels like it's like a sign or like a chance for somebody. There's a chance for somebody for something. The risk is take the risk. There's a dream that someone is envisioning for themselves, and it feels like you've had a period of grace. That's literally what this feels like. It feels like a time out, and now you want to start pursuing those dreams instead of pursuing whatever it was. So you went through something, then you stopped. So you, so for some of you, these cards are taking a different turn. For some of you from up here, it's saying you were being productive, but it feels like you realize that either you're either there was it feels like there was a cog thrown into your plan. It feels like something or someone came along and started to change your mind about it. And then your priorities started shifting a little bit. And that's why you then went have to go through a grace period of like rest, ease. Um, and in that time it actually feels like these cards kind of combined a little bit. because you were then using your dreams to kind of sift through all the baggage that you. Okay. Right, then we've got risk and community coming up. So this is basically the choice between the safe or the choice between the unsafe, okay, the risky. So you could stick to what your community is saying and you can continue to pretend that you're something, or you can take the risk that wants to come out and evolve yourself. Anything else? Super quick, easy readings coming out now, dude. Devotion, devotion, nature spirits, shadow. We got some shadow work going on, but nope, who cares about that, because we were devoted to the shadow work, so we are coming out victorious. You guys are breaking your cycles. You are opening your shadow to the light. You are seeing things for yourself. This choice is a lot easier to make for you now, the choice between community and self, because you now know that yourself is not what your community is. You know that the shadow is the thing inside you that you need to bring to the light. You see parts of you that you didn't want to see before. That's basically what shadow work is. If you need to, I can make a video about shadow work. If you guys have questions about things that come up, please shoot them my way. I will definitely make videos on those things. It just might be a little later down the line, okay? Reason I know that is because this came up and it said, it's basically saying hold the discipline back. Hold the discipline. Like, I always have such big visions for my projects, and I know that I'm reading myself in this, but it's going to apply to you guys as well, okay? Um, the big visions that we have for our project, sometimes the universe actually wants us to hold back from that, and there's some of us that have learned this now, where we had to take that grace period. In fact, all of us had to take this grace period because it was a transition. So this actually was talking about the transition expansion phase that we have been going through. And now's time to start taking action. Now things are working out for us. Except that we mustn't be planning and we mustn't be like focused on this action. We must be taking these actions as it feels right to take. So the discipline must be less planning. I have a dream there and I have a vision for that. We can aim for that. But what we should be doing right now, just for right now, is just feeling right now what feels good. So the discipline we have should be to our very present moment, not to a dream or a goal or a plan that we are having. That's what this is trying to tell us. That's why it came upside down, and that's why you've got nature spirits right above it. Well, technically, but you know what I mean, right? Because the nature, like, I know that's devotion and stuff, but actually the thing that stuck out to me from the start, when I pulled it out, was the nature. I wanted to mention it, and the nature is all about your discipline, or I mean, yes, it is to an extent. I mean, nature survives the harshest of winters, and it always comes out. It's disciplined itself, but it's disciplined on the present moment. If it's in the winter, it's like, yeah, this is winter. What can I do? What can I learn? What can I heal? And that's what it's wanting you to do. So that's why nature always comes up in readings, because nature is important to allow you to go and sit and deal with your actual thoughts, your actual thoughts. It's going to help you differentiate between what are your thoughts, what are everybody else's thoughts. That's going to make the community decision even easier. And remember, when I'm talking about a decision, I'm not saying that you have to just let go of your whole community, dude. Okay, that might happen as a result or as a consequence. It did happen to me, so I do need to make that clear. You might lose pretty much everybody that is in your life when you start telling truths like this. But the thing is, that's why your solitude came up. So um, I knew this was going to be a quite about loneliness as I was starting to talk about this. And it was like solitude, right? Yes, solitude. Okay, so we have our solitude here. And it's basically saying, it's come upside down because it's basically saying what you're lacking is your solitude. You're not giving yourself your alone time. You think alone time is lonely time. And that means that there's an issue that you're experiencing when you're alone. There's something that's bugging you. There's an energy that comes up when you're alone that you don't want to confront or deal with or face. What I'd recommend is meditation. Meditation will help you sit and deal with your thoughts. Now, you can choose different meditations and you can go and research that yourself. But what's come up is a heart meditation. If you want to go and research some meditations, you might want to go and research a heart meditation. Okay, guys, that is this reading. Thank you for joining me for this. I had a lot of fun, as always, as usual, and I will go ahead and see you in the next video.